Don't you cry for the lost, smile for the living. Get what you need and give what you're given. Life's for the living, so live it, or you're better off dead. You can have them back, son, when you paid off your mortgage and loans. Oh, hell with this place, I go it my own way. I stick out my thumb and I trudge down the highway. Someday someone must be going my way home. Till then I'll make my bed from a disused car, with a mattress, the leaves and a blanket of stars. And I stitch the words into my heart with a needle and thread. Don't you cry for the lost, smile for the living. Get what you need and give what you're given. You know life's for the living, so live it, or you're better off dead. Don't you cry for the lost, smile for the living. Get what you need and give what you're given. Life's for the living, so live it, or you're better off dead. One went out to the bus stop in Edinburgh. One went out in an English park. One went out in a nightclub when I was 15. Little lights in my heart. One went out when I lied to my mother. Said the cigarettes she found were not mine. One went out within me, now I smoke like a chimney. It's getting dark in this heart of mine. It's getting dark in this heart of mine. We're born with millions of little lights shining in the dark, and they show us the way. One lights up every time you feel love in your heart. One dies when it moves away. One went out in the back streets of Manchester. One went out in an airport in Spain. One went out, I've no doubt, when I grew up and moved out, at the place where the boy used to play. One went out when Uncle Ben got his tumour. We used to fish and I fish no more. Though we will not return, I know one still burns on a fishing boat of the New Jersey shore. On a fishing boat of the New Jersey shore. We're born with millions of little lights shining in the dark, and they show us the way. One lights up every time we feel love in our hearts. One dies when it moves away. We're born with millions of little lights lights shining in our hearts, and they die along the way till we're old and we're cold and we're lying in the dark. 'Cause they'll all burn out one day. They'll all burn out one day. Oh, they'll all burn out one day. They'll all burn out one day. Yeah. It's been years since we carved our names on a clock tower door before everything changed. We were big-eyed boys with the salt on our skin, and we'd throw our kites to the wind, and they fly on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on. It's been years since we whispered soft with the torchlight on and the big light off. We were tired boys with the soap on our skin, and we'd fall asleep to the wind, and we dream on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on. 'Cause we're circles, you see. We go round, round the sun, in and out like the sea. I'll circle round you, you will circle round me. And in years when the torchlight thins and the clock tower's gone and the big light dims, we'll no longer be boys. We'll have lines on our skin, and they'll throw our dust to the wind. Well, last night I couldn't sleep. I got up and started walking down to the end of my street and on into town. Well, I had no one to meet, and I had no taste for talking. Seems I'm talking my whole life. It's time I listen now. Well, I walk past the late night boys with their bottles in their doorways. And I walk past the businessmen sleeping like babies in their cars. And I thought to myself, oh son, you may be lost in more ways than one, but I've a feeling that it's more fun than knowing exactly where you are. Like a stone carried on the river, like a boat sailing on the sea. Well, I keep on walking, oh, I keep on walking, till I find that old love, oh, that old love comes to find me. Well, I walked into the morning and felt the warm sunlight forming on my shoulders, 'cause it hit me with no warning, like a summer sky storming in my lungs. Ain't it funny how the kids walk by, they do anything to make themselves look older, while the women spend their money on anything that makes them look young. Like a storm carried on the river, like a boat sailing on the sea. Oh, I keep on walking, well, I keep on walking, till I find that old love, oh, that old love comes to find me. I'm like a storm, oh, and I'm carried on the river, like a boat sailing on the sea. Oh, well, I keep on walking, well, I said I keep on walking on, till I find that old love, oh, that old love comes to find me, till I find that old love, oh, that old love comes to find me. I know a man with nothing in his hands, nothing but a rolling stone. He told me about when his house burned down and he lost everything he owned. He lay asleep for 6 whole weeks, they were gonna ask his mother to choose. When he woke up with nothing, he said, I tell you something, when you got nothing to lose. Now I got a hole in my pocket, a hole in my shirt, a whole lot of trouble, he said. But now the money's gone, life carries on, and I miss it like a hole in the head. Oh, now I know a woman with kids around her ankles and a baby on her lap. She said one day her husband went to get a paper and the motherfucker never came back. Mortgage to pay and 4 kids to raise, but keeping the wall from the door. She said the wall's just a puppy and the door's double locked, so why you gotta worry me for? Now he left a hole in my heart, a hole in a promise, a hole on the side of my bed. Oh, but now that he's gone, well, life carries on, and I miss him like a hole in the head. Well, sometimes you can't change and you can't choose, and sometimes it seems you gain less than you lose. Now we've got holes in our hearts, yeah, we got holes in our lives. Well, we've got holes, but we carry on. Well, we've got holes in our hearts, yeah, we got holes in our lives. Well, we've got holes, but we carry on. Say we got holes in our hearts, yeah, we got holes in our lives. Well, we got holes, but we carry on. Say we got holes